Hey beauty babes, what is up guys and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video I am doing a story time video and I am talking about the time that I got my phone stolen. I actually don't even know what possessed me to film this video. I legit just could not stop thinking about it yesterday and I was like, you know what, maybe I should just like talk about it and like film a video about it because oof. So obviously in this video I am not using real names to protect everyone's like privacy and everything like that, but yeah, let's get on with it. Okay, before we get off into this video, this happened like over a year ago and it was in December. I just wanted to point that out. Also, it was so long ago, I like don't remember some things because I have like the worst memory ever. So this video started out at my friend's house, which we're not gonna give her name because she's like not even in the story, like just her house is kind of. So this one girl that I was really close with, she would always like throw sleepovers and stuff and she would like invite our whole entire friend group over. We'd all just like hang out and chill at her house. So one night she like called everyone, was like, hey girl, like guys, let's have a sleepover. So we all went to her house and I legit went there in like leggings and a like oversized like shirt. I don't even know what I wore, but all I know is I like wore like I know for a fact I wore leggings and I didn't have any pockets, that's for sure. So yeah, so the next day we like normally leave early whenever we like sleep over her house. So next day I was packing up all my stuff and my friend, and we're gonna call this girl Juliet. Juliet came up to me and she was like, hey girl, like my dad's picking me up, do you want to like go to the mall or something? And I was like, yeah, like sure, totally, let's do it. Her dad picked Juliet and I up and we went out to lunch. Yeah, we went out to lunch and then we put all of our like bags and stuff in his car and then he drove us to the mall. Juliet's dad like looked back at us and he gave up his credit card and was like, hey, like be careful guys, obviously like you guys like have like this much like limit, like whatever, don't spend over this much money on it. And yeah, so we were like, okay, and we were like trying to find a place to put it because neither of us had pockets and we didn't have purses because we just came from a sleepover. So Juliet was like, oh okay, it's fine, I'll just put it in my phone case. But her phone case was like kind of like mine is now, it's see-through so you could see the credit card in it, and we were scared that the credit card was gonna get stolen. So my phone case was opaque, so like you could legit like you couldn't see anything through it. So I was like, how about we just put it in my phone case? And she was like, yeah, perfect. So we put it in the phone case. Dad dropped us off. We were going to the mall and everything was fine. We had a really good time and we went to Aerie first, and you know, we were like whatever. So we're going to Aerie and everything's like going pretty good. We were trying on clothes and stuff, and we were like trying stuff on and stuff, and there's like other people, like there's like I think another person in Aerie at the time, but like whatever. So we were in line and she like was like about to pay, so I took out the credit card out of my phone case and gave it to her and she was like okay, so then she paid for it and then she put it back in my phone case or whatever. We leave and we're like, okay, where do you want to go next? And we ended up going to Pink because we wanted to like try on bras and stuff, like whatever, girl stuff, you know. So we're going into Pink. I just want to state something out. So we saw this woman there and she had like such a cute freaking baby and had this like cute little white hat on with pom-poms. It was the cutest baby ever. We actually said to this woman like, oh my gosh, your baby's so cute, and this woman responded, like that bothers me, like why can't you say like thank you? Getting on with the story. So we were like going around stuff, and actually because of Aerie we got like these bags and we were like, oh, how about we put our phones in the bags, because like we didn't have like a wallet to hold our phone or anything, you know, we were just holding them, like legit, seriously, we were just holding them. Let's just put our phones in the Aerie bag. So we're like going around and stuff and we're like at Pink for a while. We're like getting sized, we're trying on bras, we're trying on like sweatshirts, we're trying on like a lot of things. Yeah, so I go to him like, hey, can I have the bag? I want to get my phone. And Juliet goes into the bag. She's like, Allison, your phone's not in here. Like, what the heck? So what we think happened is there was like a little bit of a hole in the bag. So we think that like we didn't see it, but the phone must have fallen out through that hole or something like that. Juliet was like, it's fine, I'll call it, like we'll find it, everything's gonna be fine, okay? So we're like, she's calling my phone and we don't really like hear anything, like, you know, we don't like, you know, we're like searching around freaking Pink and we're just like, I wonder if it's like at Aerie, because we went back to Aerie actually to like, I don't know why we needed to go back, but we did. I don't remember, don't know, I'm sorry. We went back to Aerie and then we went back to Pink and we were like looking around, and then I said, okay, you know what, let's go up to the front desk and see if anyone like found it and maybe returned it or anything like that. So we go up to the front desk of Pink and I was like, hi, I was wondering if if anyone like returned a phone up here or anything like that. And I was like describing the case. I said like in the case it's white and it has an Eiffel Tower on it and it says the name Allison Diane on it. Like my phone case had my name on it, like legit seriously. The when you open it up, like the home screen is like so-and-so, like I don't remember what it was, but I told her what my home screen was and she was like, oh, actually there was a phone that was returned. A man found it on the floor and he returned it to our desk. And I like right as she says that, I was like, oh my gosh, thank goodness. And then she says these words, oh yeah, but like some other woman actually already came up here and claimed it. And I was like, what do you mean claimed it? And she's like, someone up here described your phone case to a T and we gave it to them. And I'm not like causing any hate towards Pink, obviously. I don't blame them or anything because honestly, this is like my responsibility. My phone was my responsibility. It was my fault that it got stolen. I should have like had like more responsibility. I should have checked the bag. But if someone loses a phone, don't you think you should have them like, I don't know, type in the password or like guess the like home screen or like anything but the freaking case that every single person can see? I don't know. All I know is when my mom lost her phone one time at like a restaurant or something like that, when she went to the front desk, they had it and they made her type in her password to make sure that it was hers, which is what I believe Pink should have done. But again, I'm not creating any hate towards Pink. I love Pink. I still shop there. I don't any hate towards them. I just wish it could have went out differently. And again, I'm not blaming them at all. I just really don't agree with the fact that they gave my phone away when the person described my phone case that legit every single person can see. That bothered me. So I started like crying and freaking out, and I was freaking out because I was like, my parents are going to murder me. Like I'm dead. Like I'm legit dead. So I'm really responsible when it comes to like my phone. I really like, I'm not saying I don't ever drop it because like I do, but I've never cracked my phone case. I've never had a screen protector, and I've never broken my phone, like cracked it or anything like that. I've never had to get a new phone due to the fact that it like was broke, like cracked. I've like legit really tried to be responsible with my phone. I think the only ever time that I was irresponsible with my phone was when I accidentally dropped it into a bathtub, which it was fine. It survived. We'll talk about that later. And when I was really little, I forgot my phone password and my dad had to like wipe my phone case and he had to like restart my phone. But like 2 times, well now 3 with this. But like, you know, I just like try to be really responsible. It's something that I need to like contact my parents if there's an emergency, you know? So I was freaking out because I was like, I don't know how I'm gonna tell them this. But so they were like, Pink like went out to us and they were like, can you wait over here? We're gonna call the police and we're gonna have them look through the security footage so that we can figure out who this woman was and why she took your phone. So we were like, okay, so we had to like wait there for the police. Meanwhile, I'm just like crying so hard. I'm freaking out. And Julian is just like, it's okay, it's gonna be okay. Like, you got this, like, you're gonna find it. That woman, like, everything's gonna work itself out. Boy, was she wrong. And then it hit us. Juliet's dad's credit card is in my phone case. My phone is missing. Someone stole it. What the hell is going on? So we initially both looked at each other and realized that her dad's credit card was in my phone case. And she was like, oh crap, we're both screwed. So the police officer ended up coming here and he was like, okay, like what seems to be the problem? And I said I had my phone and I like described my phone. I told him like what my like home screen was. I told him like everything I could really about my phone case, my phone and stuff. And then we also told him that Juliet's dad's credit card was also in the phone. And then Juliet stepped in and she told him like all the information about the credit card. And the thing that sucked is that we actually were gonna buy stuff at Pink, but we couldn't because we didn't have it. Great. He's like, okay, so here's what I'm gonna tell you to do. Like, here's what I'm gonna tell you. If you see this woman or you see your phone or anything, like while walking around the mall, she might still be here, you don't know. If you see her, do not approach her because like you don't know what like she's gonna do. She stole your phone. She could have like a weapon. Like we don't really know like what she's capable of. We don't know anything about this girl. Like, so we ended up leaving. So we left Pink and we were just gonna walk around the mall for like a little bit. And then Juliet was like, okay, I'm gonna call my dad and pray. So Juliet called her dad and she's like, hey dad, some woman stole Allison's phone and your credit card was in that phone. And her dad actually handled it really well. He's like, okay, thank you guys for telling me. Dad like handled handled it pretty well. He was like chill about it. He's like, okay, it's fine, I'll just shut off the credit card. And yeah, so the only thing we could really do, because we didn't have any money, is Juliet had a Starbucks. You know how they have like Starbucks on your phone, you could get the app. She had an account and we just went and got Starbucks because we were starved. And the thing that really sucked is that like we didn't know how long this woman had my phone, because we were like going around, like we were in Pink for like an hour or two. Like we were there for a while. So we don't really know how long she had the credit card or my phone. So yeah, so we ended up going back to Pink to see if they like found out any information or anything like that. So we go there and we like talk to like some of the lady, and she's like, oh yeah, I heard someone got their phone stolen, I'm so sorry. So then she was just like, I don't really know anything, like you can try the front desk. I don't think we like heard anything about it. She's just like, I just can't believe that woman didn't. We're like, yeah, we don't even know what she looks like. She's like, oh yeah, I know what she looks like. She was carrying a baby. And I was like, what? What did you say? She's like, oh yeah, she was carrying a baby with her. I don't really know which. I think she was wearing a red coat. And I'm like, did the baby have a white hat on with 2 pom-poms on it? And she's like, yeah, how'd you know? And Juliet and I look at each other and we're like, we spoke to this woman. We went up to her and called her baby cute. And it actually makes sense though, because when we were in Aerie, remember how I said that someone else was in there with us? That woman was in there. She was behind us in line. So what I think happened is she was there with a friend, because I know that she was in the dressing room for quite a bit. So, and she was just sitting in there with her child. So she had to be there with a friend, or else she was just sitting in the Aerie dressing room. That's kind of weird. So we're just gonna assume she was with a friend because I don't really know. But so what we think happened is when she went to go and pay for her stuff, she noticed that there were 2 14-year-old girls with a credit card in a phone case without any purses, and she thought that's not gonna end well for them. So she decided to follow us, and I'm guessing she probably was gonna try to steal it, but since the bag had a hole in it, it just made her job even easier. And when she saw the guy bring up my phone case to the Pink desk, she thought perfect opportunity for me to take it, because this woman was following us and we didn't even realize it because we were naive. We weren't focusing on anything, but it all makes so much freaking sense now. So whatever, and we ended up going back to Juliet's house. Her dad picked us up and we were like really upset. We were super mad. So I had to tell my parents and I was like really upset about it, and I was like crying, and it was like the worst time ever. And my parents, they were like not happy about it. They were like, are you freaking kidding me? But my dad is actually like, he like works with like computers and stuff, so he knows like a lot about like phones and like electronics. So he was like, okay, let's try to find my iPhone, and it was offline legit weeks and weeks and weeks. So what we think happened is that this lady took my phone, she took out the credit card, she threw my phone in like a dumpster or something, and she just used the credit card, because Juliet called me and told me that her dad had like a bunch of charges to his card from like baby stores and stuff. So yeah, my parents were like, you're lucky that you were due for an update, because again, this happened in December, so Christmas was coming up. So I ended up getting a new phone, which is this phone. I have the 6S, and before I had just the 6, so I had rose gold. So they were like, you're lucky you were due for an update, because if you weren't, you would have just used your iPhone 4S for like the rest of the year. And I was like, thank you. So yeah, that is the story time of the time that I got my phone stolen and my really good friend's dad's credit card. Okay, beauty babes, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please like, share, and subscribe. Comment down below if you have any video requests or song requests or review requests, or if you'd like to hear more story times, because I would love to. I have so many. If you'd like to follow me on my social media, it'll be right here, or it'll also be linked down below, so you should definitely check that out. If you'd like to stay subscribed to my channel, it is the subscribe button down below, and make sure to hit the bell so that you get notified whenever I post a new video. Okay, bye bye, beauty babes. Love you.